and welcome back to Asagao Academy. Now we're going to continue the daily school life of Hana Mizuno, and I have black lipstick on. I got it recently. I'm in love with it. Need to keep an eye on my phone because a friend's mum is coming to pick something up. Miss Shizuka? Getting right into it. I stood and dashed to her desk. Yes, Hana? PBG wasn't in class today, and I can take his notes to him if you need. Oh, Hana, you're a godsend. Am I really? Miss Shizuka's eyes watered. She leaned over her desk and pulled me into a hug. Miss, no, please. It's wonderful to see our youth have hope. Hope. Hana. She pulled away and stared into my eyes. Don't give up on love. You're young. If PBG is the one you want, you have my blessing. Here, take these papers. But I don't want PBG. I want Shane. Shane doesn't love me. She shoved the handouts from today's class into my hands and gathered her things. Bless your heart. What are you, a nun? She left the room crying. Bitch, chill. Poor thing. She must have really liked this one. Does this happen often? Why am I not wearing my blazer? Often enough. So you're taking that to PBG? Yeah. But now that I think of it, I don't know his room number. 402. How? It's next to Jared's room, so of course I'd notice him leaving in the mornings. That's not creepy at all, my. I've got tryouts, so I won't be able to go with you. Good luck, though. I'm sure he'll be happy to see you. I told you, I don't think he feels that way. Before I could say anything more, she left the room. Thanks, Mai. Indignant. 400, 401, 402. Here it is. I paused in front of his door, my heart in my throat. I suddenly felt horribly stupid at bringing this to him. It wasn't like he would even look at it. He said himself he hated school. What if he was dying in there? John went to drama club. He wouldn't be back for a few hours. He's not gonna be dying, Hana. Sucking it up, I knocked on the door. Who is it? It's Hana. I brought some notes for you from... The door swung open before I could finish my sentence. PBG beamed down at me. He's so tall. Hana, hi. Hey, how you doing? Hi. Come in. I only meant to give you these. But, thanks. I stepped into a messy room. Posters lined the walls and small Harvest Noon plushies were piled up on one of the beds, which I assumed to be PBG's. A TV was in the center in the center of the room. Tubby twinkled happily from the pause menu. You were playing games? Huh? Oh yeah. PBG closed the door behind me. I didn't feel like going to class today, so I thought I'd stay in and do some work. Work? Well, we do have a tournament coming up, so this kind of counts. I brought you the stuff we went over in class. That's all I came here for. I didn't mean to come in. Oh, thank you. He took the papers out of my hands and set them on a desk next to a small stack of manga. Ooh, what you reading, boy? I'm glad you're feeling well. Were you worried about that I was sick? Sorry. His eyes are a really nice color in this. But that's adorable, so I'm kind of happy about it. What? Do you want to hang out? We have to work on our project at some point anyways, right? Well, I didn't really have anything else planned, so why not? Hang out with a cute boy. Great! He plopped into a beanbag and slapped a pillow down next to him. Do you want to play? No, I'm not too good at games. I think I'll just watch. Okay then. He unpaused the game. Toby sprinted across the screen, shooting fireballs from his mouth. PBG and I didn't talk much. Instead, I commented on the game and laughed at him when he died. Before I knew it, the sun was setting and I had to leave. Bye, Ziz. You're welcome back anytime. Actually, we're having a Stomping Sisters tournament in 2 days. You can come if you want. Really? Sure. Awesome. It'll be at noon in this room. I'll see you there. When was this? Oh my god, my throat. I just recorded Escape from Siberia, and I don't know why I decided to do that one first, because it really hurts all the time. I left the dorm and stepped out into the fading sunlight. The air was warm and filled with smells of freshly cut grass. I couldn't put my finger on it, but something about being around PPG was comforting. Shaking my head, I went back to the dorms. Hey mate, how did tryouts? Hana, close your eyes, don't move! Before I can flip on the light switch, something warm collided with me and my eyes were covered. What's going on? Stop squirming, you'll ruin it! Ruin what? Just follow my lead, okay? I do kind of wish there was a route where you could romance Mai, because that would be adorable. Okay. Down. She put her hands on my back and folded me in half, inching me into something that felt like it had a roof. Almost done. What exactly is going on? And ta-da! Before I continue, I'm gonna save. What day are we even on? Still day 5. Day 5 is a long day. I gasped. We got a pillow fort! Oh, they're so cute, it has bunnies on it. They're looking at each other like they're in love. I mean, come on. Mai, what is this? What does it look like? It's a pillow fort. I've been looking forward to this for ages. Tryouts already happened. I made the team easy. I left early because I wanted to set this up for you. For me? Well, for us. You've been such a good friend to me, Hana. I'm so glad we got to be roommates. I want to do something for you to make you feel more at home. I've seen how panicked you can be going around school. I don't know what happened in your life, but Asagao was your fresh start, right? You've got me, and you've got this school. And Norman Boots too now. Yay, a bunch of cute boys. If you're up for it, this can be your new life. You don't ever have to look back. Oh, this is so cute. And now is when we can play. Hi. This is my dad's phone. It's playing Evanescence. Yes, I knew it. I totally knew you were going to cry. Phone. Okay, it's just an email. I guess this means I was successful. Mai, you've done it again. Mai! I slammed her into a hug. Oh, be careful. You don't want to break it. This took me forever. I was bullied at my old school. That's why I came here. And it was only because my dad gave up everything to afford it. I thought you wouldn't like me, and I had a hard time trusting people. But if you wanted to, I think we could be best friends. Oh God, now I'm gonna cry. Yes, let's be friends. I'm so happy. Me too. Together, we're unstoppable. I have an itch. I'll say. Let's hook you and Jared up. What? Wait, I can't even speak to him without self-destructing. It's fine. There's no way he can fall for you. Oh yeah? And no one's Kayora yet? Yes, someone has. A moody British boy called Shane. Huh? I'd say there's more than a few suitors on your horizon. Aren't you going to give it a shot? Me? Dating? My eyes shifted across the form I'd made. The stuffed rabbit sitting on my bed, the window with the view of Asagau's manicured lawn. My life changed so much so quickly. You know, maybe I could. Ah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, I prepared some activities for us to do. Look. She pulled out a tablet and opened an app. We're going to marathon you through Avatar. Good. A good show. I love Avatar. I don't know. Too late. She pressed play. And thus, the Avatar opening pops right into my head. As the evening faded into night, we hooded in the blanket fort, watching episode after every episode and messing with each other. Oh, 1 minute. Right, I'm back. Things have been sorted. I've already read that line, so we're just gonna skip it. Whew. Happier than I'd been for a long time, I rested my head on my shoulder. Before I knew it, I'd fallen asleep. Oh, it's my schoolwork. Itch. As usual, the next day, Mai and I got to school early, still poking fun at each other for a moment the night before. But as we approached Puppy Hall, I noticed something felt different. A palpable tension hung in the air. It was almost humid. Man, what is up with everyone? I don't know. Is there a test today? Not that I know of. But as we entered the building and turned the corner, it suddenly made sense. Jared and Paul were arguing amidst a large crowd, spit flying from their mouths, while Nick and Josh walked along the hallway, pasting posters of Paul's face over Jared's modelling shots. I thought I told you to stop and take those posters down. No, what is wrong with you? Well, technically, the student council thing is a lot more important than just a fashion show, to be honest. No, what's wrong with you? These walls are everybody's space. We don't have to listen to you. You're putting them over lockers. They're gonna get torn. And you should know that this campaign is way more important than your little fashion show, yeah. But mine were here first. Lay off them. This is between you and me, Jared. Leave them out of it. You've been taking up the wall space with your show. The student elections are much more important. It's our government. The student government doesn't even do anything. Whoa, whoa, whoa. As current president, I can say with full knowledge and proper authority that the student government does a ton for this school. You don't even know, Jared. You don't even know. God. What does the student government actually... She wasn't with me anymore. She pried herself between Jared and Paul and was pushing them apart. I ran forward to help her. You guys should stop. Hana! Ah! I flinched. Sorry, Hana, I didn't mean to yell. We want your opinion on something. You're a regular student, a new student. You're uninvolved. Am I? Which do you think is more important? Our student government or the fashion show? I don't really have an opinion. I do have an opinion. I think it's the government. Oh dear. See, Jared, I told you. The students want representation and I will give it to them. You made the right choice, Hana. You're gonna vote for me, right? Well, now I have no choice. He gave me a huge grin and I nodded. Part of me felt like if I didn't vote for him, a puppy somewhere would die. Jared, on the other hand, looked irked. Guilt rammed in my stomach. Hana, please come to the fashion show. I already give you a ticket, right? Hopefully it'll change your mind. It was amazing they even cared what I thought. Hana's usually right about these things. You should listen to her. Mai patted me on the back and I jumped. I forgot she was there. Jared looked at Mai, raising an eyebrow. Are you sure, Mai? Don't you have your own opinion? Why do you bother to ask? Well, if I'm being honest, I care more about the fashion show. I go to the elections because I have to, but I go to the show because I want to. Plus it raises a lot of money for the school. Thank you. You're welcome. He gestured dramatically at Mai as if her opinion sealed the deal. That's because we made it a fundraiser. Guys, just chill out. The 5-minute bell. Class was about to start. Must everybody calm down. Jared nodded to us and walked away. Paul opened his mouth as if to say something more, but evidently thought better of it. He headed after Jared with Nick and Josh, thanking them for their help. Being a year ahead of us, their classes would be on the next floor. I began to follow them, but I gently pulled her arm. Our classroom was the other way. Jared, if you need any help with your show, I'm here! A yell echoed through the emptying hallway. Jared, without looking back, raised a hand in acknowledgement. Mai covered her mouth and emitted a skull-piercing squeal. Wincing, I dragged her into the classroom. Mai, get in the classroom. Sit down. Is it still day 5? Yes. Yes, it's day 6. After the drama that morning, I wasn't sure what to expect at lunch. I dawdled on my own, making up an excuse about copying notes, hoping whatever tension remained would dissipate while I was gone. But when I got to the cafeteria, it seemed my plan succeeded. Hana, we saved a spot for you. Get over here. God, don't push me, woman. Mai sat at the normal boots club table. She looked looking like she completely belonged. She waved for me to join her. I sat down next to her at the edge of the table. Josh was across from me. We made eye contact as I sat down, so I nodded firmly to him. He nodded back. I felt accepted. Yay! Acceptance. Hey Hana, how was class? Good, thanks. PPG might have already told you, but we're working together on other projects. It's going pretty well. I'm doing the Is that Gerard back there? In a shy moment of not wanting to look, Nick in the eye, I glanced to the side and saw Gerard in the back of the cafeteria with someone I didn't know. Everyone turned to look. He's probably doing some trading. Satch waved a hand. So I borrowed a new drawing tablet the other day, hoping I could use it to make plans for my machine. Satch changed the subject and everyone started talking about that. I, however, kept my concentration on Gerard, who was holding a small figure. Same with the girl he was talking to. What were they trading? Those itty bitty kitties. They're really popular right now. I'm surprised you don't recognize them. They're kitty figures of all different shapes and colours. I have a few myself. You know me, I'm hip to know about these things. Okay. They're pretty cute, but kind of a little girl thing. She shrugged. Gerard is known as a completionist around here, and every time a new thing gets popular, he collects all of them. I've never seen his collections, but I've heard they're really impressive. You have to be a dedicated person to do something like that. IBK is the thing right now, and last year too. I think in first year there were a lot of people collecting silly slimy snakes, but it got old really fast. Teachers didn't like everything coated in a thin layer of slime. I still have one in our room. I can show you sometime. Jared tapped Mai on the shoulder and she whirled round, hitting me in the face with her hair. Thanks, Mai. Oh, my hand's shaking. Yes? I wanted to thank you for this morning. Oh, no, it was nothing, definitely. I mean it. Whew. As Jared and Mai spoke, my eyes went back to Gerard's exchange. The girl pulled a second figure out of her backpack and held both of them up. Gerard inspected it and shook his head. She pulled another one out. Sadly this time, and Gerard's face lit up. He held out his figure and they swapped. How bittersweet. Letting something you loved to get something you would potentially love more. What do you think, Hana? What do I think of what? What am I saying yes to? My attention was pulled away. I hadn't been listening to the conversation. Huh? What am I saying yes to? Yes or no? Yes? No? Maybe? Give me another option. Interesting. What does that mean? Mai gave me a skeptical glance, then turned away. You know she gives you a skeptical glance no matter what you say, so... I bowed my head in apology and took one last look at the intriguing trade happening. The girl left, and Gerard was now talking to a boy with a messy appearance, who made exaggerated hand motions. It looked like he just got out of bed. Was this another trade? So, official announcement in case you haven't heard. We're having a competition tomorrow. Just a little casual something to get us ready for the tournament. Finally! We've been planning this one since last year's. My attention snapped back to the conversation happening in front of me. Was this what PPG was talking about yesterday? Hana, Mai, you're invited if you'd like to come. Either way is fine, but let me know so I can plan. How does it work? It's a little thing. Some light-hearted fun to start off the new year. Light-hearted fun, my ass. John almost broke Satch's nose last year, and Gerard twisted his ankle. How do you do that playing video games? How? Oh God, my throat. Satch delicately raised a hand to his nose. It was an accident. You forgot the part where you almost passed out from blood loss, Shane. I didn't forget. He looked away. I can never forget. Oh my God. I don't know about this. I'm not very good at video games. Sure you are. Jared will come. Awesome. I'll plan for you to be there. Don't worry, Hana. It's actually fun. You probably won't get hurt. You probably. As much as I was afraid of possibly losing a limb, I really did want to go. I was glad Mai was there to force me into it. Without her, it would be a lonely transfer, probably eating grass by myself at this very moment. I don't think that's healthy, eating grass. Yeah, sounds fun. Thanks for inviting us. Of course, it would be rude to have you sit with us at lunch and then ban you from our tournament. Plus, it'll be nice to have some new competition. I look forward to winning. Alright. Oh boy, getting there. The rest of lunch passed by comparatively uneventfully. Or at least, if anything else happened, I didn't notice. I was too busy staring at the food in front of me, joy and horror mixing in my stomach. There was no way I'm going to beat every one of these normal boots boys. I would make a fool of myself. But still, I was getting to go, and that was a privilege nobody else shared. Paul looked at me with what seemed like a concern, and I smiled at him. He grinned and returned to his food. Everything is fine. The least I could do was give it a chance, right? My God. After, I say so much talking, but I don't know what I expected. It's a visual novel. It's a dating sim. There's going to be lots of talking. After a long day, class was finally over, and I was ready to go home. Miss Shizuka still wasn't over her breakup, and Mai complained loudly that she needed a new man so her homework would stop being so killer. It was something to do, though. What else would I be doing if not homework? Studying, probably. Hana, before we go back to the dorms, there's something in A32 that I want to show you. Come on. Oh, come. A32? Wasn't that the normal boots club room? We're not allowed in there. There's no meeting today, so no one's going to be in there either. That's exactly why we need to go now. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Mai grabbed my hand and dragged me through the halls. Or, Hana, Mai, rather, you could not. Mai, I don't know about this. What if someone sees us? If you act natural, no one will care. There's too many people around. Nobody is interested in what we are doing. Mai was full of confidence that I wish I shared. I really don't think I'm comfortable with this. She opened the tries. Sweet, they left it open. She pulled me into the club room and shut the door behind us. It's in here. Oh, let's see the itty bitty kitties over there. Here was a storage closet at the very back of the room, a plain white cabinet. She stopped short of the door, looking expectantly at me. I tugged on the knob, expecting it to be locked like all the storage closets were. The knob didn't move, confirming my suspicions. Relief swept through me. Well, hold on, looks like it's locked. I guess whatever you want to show me will have to wait till another day, or maybe never. Oh, I know it's locked. That's why I have these. She pulled out a shiny chain of keys from her pocket, eyes sparkling. Shizuka's keys? Who gave you those? No one. I'm borrowing them for a little bit. No harm done. She fiddled with the door handle, going through key after key. I'm seriously uncomfortable with this. Someone's bound to find out. They always do. Finally, there was a small click and the lock relented. Don't worry, Hana. I'll protect you. Mai opened the closet and a light shone down directly onto its contents. There they are! I can't go that high. To my utter bewilderment, there sat luminescent gold boots. I can't reach. There we go. Resting on a velvet pillow encased in a glass box. What are these? They're boots. I stepped closer to the case and was about to put my hands on the glass, but stopped inches before, wrought with guilt. We shouldn't be here. These, Hana, are the boots. The boots. It's the symbol of the normal boots club. This is their club room after all. I'm telling you, these guys don't mess around. Is it made of gold? Real gold? This must have cost a fortune. I'd say they're solid gold, only worth 100,000 yen or so. But to really make sure? Mai's fingers wiggled in front of her face. Before I could stop her, she opened the glass case and lifted the boots from the velvet pillow they rested on. Mai, please be careful. I grabbed the boots from underneath, just in case she dropped them. Good thing too, because they were heavy. The gold was cool and hard to the touch. These boots were definitely not wearable and anything but normal. Mai bounced them up and down, weighing them with her hands. Her arms flexed as she did so. I suddenly realized why her pats on the back hurt so much. Volleyball made her strong. Yeah, definitely solid gold. Mimi lied to me. She said they were gold-plated. I didn't believe her, so I had to check. You dragged me here for that, I think that said. That was loud. The display of wealth. Oh, actually, we're going to end it there. I always forget that this is 100% cutscene that you can just stop in the middle of. Right, so that's Asagao Academy. We're still on day 6. We'll get there eventually. Let's check again how many days we have. 8 days. So we have 2 more days, and then we get to. Actually, we have 5 more days. It's a pain, and then we get to the festivals. I'm not sure that one is. Anyway, then we get to the festival, as you can see. The ones I've done PBG. I've technically done more, but I had to re-download the game. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I will see you all next weekend for Escape from Siberia. So, bye bye.